Galaslet. I love the strap.
Maybe we're made for a time like this, counting each breath so we wouldn't miss it. Don't close your eyes, undecided in all our trouble. Say goodbye when you know what to follow. Don't close your eyes. All said and done, get your breath somehow. No, we're not the only ones watching now. Don't close your on something new. Say
Thank you. You look very handsome. Oh, God. Is it what you expected?
Oh my God. Oh, you look beautiful.
Thank you. You look so handsome.
Thanks. God, you look beautiful. Oh, God.
You look so handsome. I love it.
Oh.
Is it what you expected?
Well, I was expecting purple in there someplace.
And polka dots, right?
Who was it that said that?
Erin, the coordinator. She was obviously joking.
Oh my, what a beautiful dress.
Thank you.
I stumbled around my words that day. Anybody out there listening? Won't close
Hi.
got a feeling.
Oh my God. Oh, I love your dress. The gorgeous love.
How are you?
Good.
You look awesome.
Clean up well, huh?
You do. I love your tie. The suit looks great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love you.
I love you.
Don't want you passing by. Stay with me, here with me. Like you never even met me at all. Maybe all this time I didn't know myself. Are we only meant to be unraveled? Let it all unwind until there's nothing else. When it's you and how do I let you know you're all that I wanted? And I know right now, well I know right now. When it's you and how do I let you know you're all that I wanted? And I know right now, well I know right now. That I mean forever, no, I wouldn't let you down. No, I wouldn't let you down at all. Find another way to say it, I know. In the evening light, I fell under your spell. Can we stay here in this memory I hold? I replay that night and everything we felt. When it's you and how do I let you know you're all that I wanted? And I know right now, well I know right now, that I mean forever. No, I wouldn't let you down. No, I wouldn't let you down at all.
ask who presents this bride's hand in marriage today?
Her father and mother.
Thank you. Bonjour et toi, bienvenue. Que vos corps soient purs et vos esprits illuminés. Nous sommes ici pour assister à la création de la mariage. How was that? Pretty good? Hello, everyone, and welcome. May your hearts be glad and your spirits light. We are here to witness the creation of a marriage. Marriage is the most intimate of all relationships. It is the ultimate commitment to love, share, trust, and grow with another person. To this day, Kaitlyn Marie Murphy, Austin Dean Adamczyk bring the joy in their hearts as a gift to one another. They bring their shared dreams, which tie them together. You have all been invited to share in their joy because of your bonds to this bride and groom. Again, they welcome you and thank you for coming. Let's take a moment now to remember all our family and friends unable to be with us today. They are also here in spirit, joined by the very same bonds of love that brought all of us here. If you'd like to join me in an opening prayer by just simply bowing your heads. Let us pray. God, we ask for your blessings upon this couple as we celebrate this momentous occasion in their lives. Grant them happiness and contentment as they create a new family and explore the depths of their love for one another and for you. Bless their families and friends and relationships which have supported, strengthened, and sustained them throughout their lives. Amen. Kaitlyn and Austin have chosen a couple favorite readings for today. Sam, Austin's dad, will do the first.
St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians, 13. If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I'm only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship, that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes, disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put away ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only a reflection, as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Sam, that was beautiful. Thank you. And I'm sure St. Paul does too. Here is a very beautiful, old, traditional Irish blessing for our special couple. May your mornings bring joy and your evenings bring peace. May your troubles grow few as your blessings increase. May the saddest day of your future be no worse than the happiest day of your past. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship and your hearts joined forever in love. Your lives are very special. God has touched you in many ways. May his blessings rest upon you and fill all your coming days. Austin, when we were talking about putting the ceremony together, I said, when it comes to the vows, I always like to let the groom go first. And everyone, I was very impressed. He agreed with me. So if you'll repeat after me, I, Austin, take thee, Kaitlyn,
I, Austin, take thee, Kaitlyn,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer or poorer,
for richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Kaitlyn, if you'll repeat after me. I, Kaitlyn, take thee, Austin, to be my husband,
I, Kaitlyn, take thee, Austin, to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
I have a very simple question, and I think I'm going to let Kaitlyn go first from now on. Is that okay?
Sure.
Another good sign. Do you, Kaitlyn, promise to be a friend and partner to Austin, whatever life may bring you, loving what you know of him and trusting what you do not yet know? Do you eagerly anticipate the chance to grow together, getting to know the man he will become, and falling in love a little more every day?
I do.
Do you, Austin, promise to be a friend and partner to Kaitlyn, whatever life may bring you, loving what you know of her and trusting what you do not yet know? Do you eagerly anticipate the chance to grow together, getting to know the woman she will become, and falling in love a little more every day?
I do.
Best man, this is a good sign. I'm going to need those rings now. Kaitlyn, Austin, the rings you give and receive this day are the symbols of the endless love into which you enter as husband and wife. May the love between you always be like these rings with no beginning and no end. If you will take your bride's ring, Austin. As you place this ring on Kaitlyn's finger, repeat after me. Kaitlyn, I give you this ring
Kaitlyn, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my eternal love.
as a symbol of my eternal love.
Wear it as a reminder of the vows we have made today.
Wear it as a reminder of the vows we made today.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Perfect. Kaitlyn, as you place this ring on Austin's finger, will you also repeat after me? Austin, I give you this ring
Austin, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my eternal love.
as a symbol of my eternal love.
Wear it as a reminder of the vows we have made today.
Wear it as a reminder of the vows that we made today.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I have a very short closing prayer in a Celtic tradition. Lord, help them to remember when they first met and the strong love that grew between them. Help them to work that love into practical things so that nothing can divide them. We ask for words both kind and loving, and hearts always ready to seek forgiveness as well as to forgive. Dear Lord, we put Kaitlyn and Austin's marriage in your hands. When I am looking forward, and I was really looking forward to today, there's two parts of every ceremony that are my favorite parts. Okay, this is the second favorite part, because I get to say, Kaitlyn, Austin, by the power invested in me by the state of Maryland, I can now pronounce you husband and wife. Now, you know what my favorite part is? Seal your vows with a kiss. Kiss this bride. Yes, from Mrs. Adam Jack.
Spinning all that doozy
like to bring in Craig and Jean Murphy, the parents of the bride. Next, we have the parents of the grooms, Sam and Deanna Adamczyk. Now let's welcome our bridesmaids. We have Esther, our maid of honor, Victoria, maid of honor, Jillian, Caroline, Ellen, Emma, and Maxine. All right. Now let's bring in the groomsmen. We have Callan, our best man, and Ty, our best man. Ian, Darren, Mark, Michael, and Dylan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Austin and Kaitlyn Adamczyk. Give them a big hand. And now, for their first dance as husband and wife.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you ever know, my arms got to hold you so. My life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you.
Hello, everyone. For those who don't know, I'm Craig Murphy, and I am extremely proud to say that I'm the father of the bride. This is going to be short because Katie made me promise to do just that, and I've never broken a promise to her yet. Today may be the first. I have to let you know I'm not a public speaker. I am a crier. So I'll see if I can get through with this in a timely manner. My wife, Jean, and I would like to welcome you and thank each and every one of you for attending this most important celebration of the marriage of our daughter, Kaitlyn, to Austin. I would like to say a special thank you to my wife, Jean. Without her, this day would not be possible for obvious reasons. But But more importantly, because Kaitlyn is, I believe, in large part, the person that she has grown to be because of the home she grew up in. Kaitlyn grew up in a home where she witnessed every day the definition of a strong, independent, and intelligent woman. A woman who, against the beliefs and desires of her parents, left home in upstate New York and traveled south to the DC area, not knowing a soul. Put herself through college, graduating from Virginia Tech with a degree in electrical engineering. Secondly, to Sam and Dina, who have our deepest respect and appreciation for raising such an honorable, decent, kind, and gentle man. We have broken bread together, as well as a few bottles of wine. We've had some lengthy conversations, and I have come away knowing that just as Katie is a reflection of her mom in many ways, Austin is a reflection of you. Very good people. My daughter-in-law, Kaitlyn, yes, we have two Kaitlyns in the family. Kaitlyn gave me a gift at her wedding to my son about 8 months ago. On the gift was it was engraved with the words, "Thank you for raising the man of my dreams." Those words meant the world to me at the time and still do, so I'm going to use those words again with a slight change. Sam and Dina, thank you both for raising the man of my dreams for my daughter. Now, what can I say about Kaitlyn Marie Adamczyk? I can say quite a bit. Katie is the most outgoing and kind person that I know. Everywhere Katie went, she would make friends, and it seemed like it was effortless. In addition to being outgoing, she has always been a determined person. When she starts something, she finishes it. And I've always told my kids, if you start something, you should finish it, and finish it well. At 5 years old, I enrolled Katie's older brother, Sean, in martial arts. Around 5 or 6, I don't recall exactly when, Kaitlyn indicated that she wanted to join her brother and take martial arts training, and she did. Sometime during her training, I don't recall how long into it, she asked me, "Daddy, can I stop this if I want?" My reply was that I would like to see her reach her goal for which she had been training so hard, and that was to get her black belt. But I was not going to force her to continue if she did not want to. About 6.5 years from when she first started martial arts training, having achieved her first degree black belt, she was awarded her second degree black belt in Taekwondo. She did not stop. One thing I've always admired about Katie as a kid and throughout her life, and I believe this is one thing that she might have inherited from me, I believe that she has always been a pretty good judge of character. She has always taken people as they are. It did not matter what they look like, their race, nationality, or any other words that are used to describe people in this day and age. As a result, she has a group of really nice, really decent friends. Some of those friendships go back as far as middle school. During those school years, I was usually the designated chauffeur. And I really enjoyed driving her to sleepover after sleepover. And when she wasn't sleeping in a friend's house, she had people sleeping in our living room. Our living room was filled with her friends on the sofa bed, love seat, recliner on the floor. They were the best years. Kaitlyn was and still is a very fun-loving girl, but she was also a person that knew when to put fun on hold and go back to her job as student, preparing for her future. Her grades were always very good, as reflected in her being inducted into the National Honor Society. She went from high school to Towson University, where she found a way to incorporate fun with school. She joined the Pom Squad at Towson and was able to blend her love of dance into her college life. She joined the Kappa Delta sorority her first year, something that she really enjoyed and was very proud of. Kaitlyn made the best of her college career. At some point, Kaitlyn obtained residence in Sumter, South Carolina, and lived briefly at 1041 California Boulevard, where amazingly her date of birth changed from 4/13/97 to 4/13/94. Upon her return to Maryland, college life became so much more fun. She actually did have a driver's license from the state of South Carolina with her picture on it showing that she was 21 years old. I have no idea where she got this fake driver's license, but if the person who made it has avoided arrest, he has a thriving business. After constantly making the Dean's List and her induction into the National Society of Leadership and Success, she graduated from Towson University with a Bachelor of Science degree in Information Systems with a Business Administration minor. In June of 2017, while on summer break, she got a job at a place called Outrageous Summer Camp, where she met Austin, also a camp counselor. I kind of remember her talking about a guy that she met at camp that she thought was very nice. I don't recall being aware of the fact that they had been keeping in touch, that she had been keeping in touch with him over the months until I was told that this guy that she had known for 5 months, mostly through telephone conversations, said something to the effect of, "Hey, Katie, why don't you hop on a plane and come up to Indiana University and stay with me in my fraternity house? And I'll take you to a homecoming game." Understand, what I knew about fraternities, I learned from Animal House and American Pie Beta House. So being the protective father that I was, I drove her to the airport. The whole way I'm thinking, she's a good judge of people, she's no pushover, she has a good head on her shoulder, and she has a second-degree black belt in her closet. Several days passed and she returned home, the same girl, but different. She had a smile on her face that was beaming, and she was Austin's girlfriend. It was also obvious that this was a big deal. We attended all Katie's home games to watch her perform on the Bomb Squad, and Austin attended as well, as many as he could. It was heartwarming to me watching our daughter proudly show off Austin to her friends, and having the personality that he does, he seemed to fit right in. Kaitlyn was a changed person after that trip to Indiana, and after Austin took the time to come see her at her games and watching her when she introduced him to all her friends and seeing the excitement in her eyes, it did not take long for me to realize that from Katie's perspective, Austin was the real deal. He was a keeper. Accepting Austin into our life was very easy. After all, he loved our daughter. We would come to learn that Austin was very driven in his career and was focused on success. He complimented our daughter, who was always a curious and adventurous person that loved to travel, try new foods, and see what the world had to offer. It was no surprise when Katie told us that she was moving to New York City and that she and Austin would be starting a new chapter in their life together. I followed their life through photos she puts on Facebook. Katie has always loved photos. She enjoys taking pictures, but enjoys being in them even more. So I followed her and Austin as they traveled occasionally. Katie would even take a photo of the food that they were eating. So I stayed informed in 2022. On November 18th, I received a call from Austin. I apologize that I do not remember all that you said. I know I should, but what I do remember was he had never met anyone like Kaitlyn. He told me that he made a good living, loved my daughter very much, and wanted to marry her, and that he would take very good care of her. That was music to my ears, and the fact that he took the time to call me made me so proud that he was going to be a part of our family. The next day, he proposed to my daughter in Central Park. " I did not realize that the officiant was going to read a Irish blessing. There are as many of them as I've come to find out. And I have one that I'd like to read. And it has a special meaning to me that both my daughter and my son will understand why I chose this when I read it. And it goes like this. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May the wind be at your back. May love and laughter, may you love and laugh during your days, warm your hearts and minds. May your mornings bring joy and your evenings bring peace. And now, it is my great honor to turn over the mic to Austin's père, which is French for grandfather, Mr. Richard Pelletier.
Good evening, folks. I must say, as I look out and see you all, you look absolutely marvelous. However, as of tonight, we have a couple that looks absolutely fabulous. Protocol, I'm supposed to introduce myself for the ones that don't know me. My name is Richard Pelletier, and I'm very proud to say that I am Austin's grandfather. And this evening, my date for the evening is my lovely wife over here, Sandra. And we're just so very proud to be here, to tell you the truth. I have to thank Kaitlyn and Austin for the honor and privilege of being asked to stand here tonight and say a few words to you. And it truly is an honor. Now the question is, first of all, what can I say about my grandson? Well, quite frankly, after the accolades that he got from his father last night, and even Kaitlyn for that matter, the accolades that she received from her dad, I figure, what can I say? So I'm just going to say, have a good time, and I'm going to sit down. No, you're not off the hook yet. Kaitlyn said that I'm allotted 30 minutes. Now, that's the bad news. The good news, I'm only going to need about 25. But anyways, what can I say about these folks? First of all, I want to say to both of you that Mama and Papa are extremely proud of both of you. And what lovely couple you have grown up to be. You know, I was going to talk about my grandson. We have two personalities here, folks, and I know you recognize that. We have Austin here, very quiet, reserved. But after that act tonight, he is, well, I don't know, I think he ought to go on the stage. That dance was absolutely fantastic. Now, Kaitlyn, on the other hand, has a different personality. You know, there's the old saying about opposites attract each other. Well, there's no basis, in fact, about that being true. But I would say the beauty about their different personalities is those differences complement each other. And together, they are a formidable team that have already accomplished a great deal in their young life. I guess what I'd like to say now is, Kaitlyn, welcome to the clan. You truly have brought a lot of love, joy, and sunshine into our lives. Truly, truly. And Austin, let me just back up just a little bit on Austin. I always thought Austin was a pretty smart individual, but he really demonstrated that when he finally put a ring on this young lady's finger. I was a little concerned whether or not I was going to be around for this evening. And I was a little concerned that Craig was going to find some persuasion in the closet to get this thing done. But they came through for us. Okay. Now, I was a little concerned about Kaitlyn joining the clan, to be honest with you, because we're a very noisy, terrible group of people to have to deal with. But my fears were dispensed when about 3 years ago, Kaitlyn happened to attend a wedding of another one of my grandchildren. And I'm out there dancing, and I look over, and there is Kaitlyn dancing with a glass on her head. I said to myself, boy, this young lady is gonna fit right in with this family and is gonna add to the mayhem that goes on all the time. All right, I'm going to finish up, if you allow me, just a bit of sentimentality. Before I came here tonight, I reflected on their relationship from the time they met, and as you say, became great friends, and then have arrived here tonight, married. And it brought to mind a very lovely love song, and you may know it, and it's called How Do You Keep the Music Playing? And I personally feel that little pearls of wisdom here, that if you folks at least take the time to tell each other that you love each other, and you follow up with examples of that through kindness, support, being supportive, loyal, and forgiving, quite frankly, the music will not only keep on playing, but it will last the rest of your life. Now, in terms of tonight, I know in your hearts that music is already playing. All right, now I've been asked to give a wedding blessing. You know, we've had quite a few of those tonight, huh? What do you think, Kaitlyn? You think this crowd needs all the prayers they could give? All right, let me finish up with my wedding prayer, and I'm out of here. All right, if I can read it. Heavenly Father, first and foremost, let's bend our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, as we gather today to celebrate the union of my grandson Austin and his wonderful wife Kaitlyn, we ask for your blessing upon their marriage. May they love each other, grow stronger with each passing day, and may they always find joy and comfort in each other's presence. Grant them the wisdom to navigate these challenges together, the patience to understand each other's differences, and the strength to support one another through all circumstances. May their home be filled with laughter, peace, and love. Bless them with good health, prosperity, and a lifetime of happiness. Guide them in their journey together, and may they always feel your presence in their lives. May the food we eat now bring strength to all of us attending this monumental and major event in Austin and Kaitlyn's life, and may we all enjoy this time of celebration and friendship. We ask these things in your name. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Hi, everyone. I'm Victoria, and I'm Kaitlyn's best friend from college and one of her maids of honor. I met Kaitlyn 9 years ago at Towson University. Most people assume that we met trying out for the Pom Squad our freshman year, but to most people's surprise, we actually met as two nervous freshmen on our first day of college. It was the first day of classes, and like most people, I was completely lost. I ran into the York Road building, frantically trying to find my Calculus 101 class, when I noticed this girl, just standing outside her classroom, looking as cool as a cucumber. I thought to myself, this girl must be an upperclassman. Let me go ask her. I quickly ran up to her to ask for directions, and to my surprise, she admitted that she was a freshman too, and had no idea where she was going either. We laughed it off and both went our separate ways. A few days later, I was shocked to see her at the Pom Squad tryouts. I was so excited to see a friendly face, and even more excited when we both made the team. We bonded instantly and quickly became close friends. From the big moments like football games and Disney trips, to the small moments like sleepovers and car rides to practice, we've created timeless memories that I will cherish forever. I vividly remember Kaitlyn telling me about Austin. She came into Pom's practice one night, super giddy about this guy she'd kept in touch with since the summer. They had been talking for a couple of months, and she was beyond excited to go visit him for the first time at Indiana University. Woo! We hoped that Austin would finally ask her to be his girlfriend. Sure enough, she came back a few days later and reported that they were officially official. You've been dedicated to one another from that moment. Through years of long distance during college and even a move to New York, you've remained committed to one another and the love that you share. It's clear how strong your love is for one another, and I'm confident that that love will carry with you for the rest of your lives. It's been so wonderful to watch your relationship grow over these years. It brings me such comfort knowing that my best friend has found her life partner. I can't wait to see what this life has in store for you both. If everyone can please raise their glass. I can't, but in toast to the newlyweds. Kaitlyn and Austin, together, may you live fully, laugh often, and love life's simplest joys. Congratulations. Cheers. Cheers.
All right, everyone, how's it going? All right, yeah, that's right. All right, hello, everyone. My name's Ty Teodori, and I'm honored to be speaking tonight as one of Austin's co-best men. And before I really get into it, I'd like to start by just saying congratulations and thank you to Austin, Kaitlyn, the Adamczyk family, and the Murphy family for giving us a reason to all come together on such a beautiful night at such a beautiful venue. All right, some background. I've known Austin my entire life since kindergarten. Austin and I are like 26, 27 now, so we've really known each other for 2 decades, 20 years. And that entire time, Austin has always been extremely loyal. And I don't mean to stroke my own ego when I say he's been a great judge of character as well. Austin's always kept a really tight-knit circle, and I think that shows in a lot of these groomsmen that are scattered throughout the crowd tonight. Austin's known a lot of these guys for just as long as he's known me, again, 20 years now. And growing up, I think Austin was always kind of the glue in our friend group, and I really do mean that genuinely. Whenever Austin texted saying he couldn't make a hangout, I always knew it wouldn't be as fun or the same without him. And if you asked me when we were growing up in high school or middle school, why is Austin my best friend? I would have said it's because he's fun-loving and adventurous, and both of those things still ring true today, but especially back then, Austin was always eager to shoot paintball guns, go on a hike, play video games all night, or even swim in the local reservoir. And for those of you not familiar with that reservoir, they dump sewage in it sometimes. So that was incredibly adventurous. But now if you ask, why is Austin one of my best friends and why is he a best friend of these other guys here as well, I think the answer is a little bit more insightful and meaningful. We've all stuck by Austin's side for so long now, because he constantly brings out the best in us, and he's had such a profound and positive impact on us all. And it's hard to not want to surround yourself with someone like that. And some personal examples of the impact that Austin's had on me. In high school, he was always incredibly supportive and was always pushing me towards success. And I think to an extent I was pushing him towards success as well, but he's a very motivated, independent, and self-driven guy. But he even joined an engineering academy with me in high school, and he obviously went on to finance, so that didn't mean much to him. But I actually went into engineering, and I kind of have that I partially owe that to him. Other ways that Austin's impacted me, he's really shaped the music genres that I like. I've never told him this one, but I actually credit him for getting me into like lifting weights and working out. I have fond memories of working out in his basement, and they've got this old poster of Arnold Schwarzenegger before he was like huge. And the first time I saw that poster, I actually thought it was Mr. Adamczyk. Yeah, actually, shout out Mr. and Miss Adamczyk and Mr. and Miss Murphy for looking great tonight. But yeah, truly, Austin has always impressed me and inspires me with his passion and dedication and intellectual curiosity for his profession and really the world around him. And truthfully, I can never seem to match his dedication and commitment to whatever he sets his sights on. And, when I reflect on my own goals and career and future, I often think like, how would Austin go about this? And I often ask myself, why am I not as passionate about my job as Austin is? Or why don't I read as much as Austin does? Or why don't I keep up with news and business and politics like Austin does? And he's truly one of the most well-rounded guys that I know. But all that said, Austin has certainly gotten me and these other guys into some way less productive endeavors. The main one being Super Smash Bros. Melee, which, yeah, shout out. But that's actually a children's video game that Austin reintroduced us in high school. And we spent all of our weekends playing that instead of actually being cool and going to parties. But yeah, so I have Austin to thank for that. And this one's even more embarrassing, but this one was against my will, big time, sorta. But Austin also got me in a game called League of Legends. And for anyone that doesn't know what that one is, I'm not gonna explain it and instead just ask any single women to ignore that I ever brought that up. Just forget about that. We never played that. But yeah, the point is, Austin has been an extremely positive force on all of our lives. And it's made him an incredible best friend to myself and these other guys. It's made him an incredible son. I know that Sam and Dina are so proud. It's made him an exemplary brother to Ian. I know Ian looks up to him. And now it's gonna all make him, all these traits are gonna make him such an incredible husband to Kaitlyn. And I really think that Austin's always been a trailblazer for our friend group. He's always been a bit more mature and foresighted than the rest of us. And I think that's on full display tonight. He continues paving the way for our friend group as he's the first to get married. And I still remember the first time Austin told me about Kaitlyn. We were in the car driving around Fulton, Howard County, and he was so excited talking about her. And this was a time in his life when he was getting really into finance and his finance books. And I think Kaitlyn was the only thing he was more excited talking about than his finance books. When talking about her, I remember he struggled to find the words to talk about her. And I think he was struggling to comprehend that he might have a chance with this girl. And and when trying to put her into words, I got the sense that she was special and she was going to be a part of Austin's life and for all of our lives for a very, very long time. And I think we're all better off because of that. And what's always stood out to me the most about Kaitlyn, ever since I first met her, is really her ability to light up a room, get along with anyone, put a smile on anyone's face. And yeah, from that first time that I met her, she's always been so easy to talk to and so incredibly supportive and incredibly loving of Austin. From moving to New York to be with Austin, to putting up with us boys when we all hang out in Maryland, she's always acted so selflessly and always sought the best for him. And as one of his best friends, I am deeply grateful and appreciative of that. But I'll wrap things up by saying how excited I am for the two of you. Austin and Kaitlyn, we all love you so much. And really, for those of you that don't know, I live on the West Coast, and being on a different coast from you all really weighs on me and is harder than I've probably ever told you guys. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all grow in the future in so many different ways, in your marriage, in your careers, in a future family. And when you do have a future family, I'm taking bets on if any kids break 5 foot. And thank you once again to the Adamczyk families, the Murphy families, Austin, Kaitlyn, truly congratulations. Cheers to the newlywed Mr. and Miss Adamczyk. Congratulations.
Hi, everyone. I'm Esther, the other maid of honor. I've been lucky to call Kaitlyn my best friend for the last 16 years. 16 years means that we've gone through awkward middle school phase, figuring out who we are going to be throughout school, and entering the adult world together. And together doesn't always mean physically. Our paths went different ways after high school, but that didn't stop us from remaining best friends. Even now, states apart, I feel just as close to you as ever. But that's no surprise, because distance has never held you back from having great relationships. As you and Austin proved, that long distance does work. I remember you telling me about the guy you met while being counselors at summer camp, and a few months later, calling me as you're at the airport about to fly all the way to Indiana to see him. For the next 5 years, your relationship grew stronger and stronger despite the distance. And once I finally got to meet him, I could see why. Austin, you're the perfect partner for Kaitlyn. You're caring and thoughtful. You keep her in the moment, and you make her happier than I've ever seen her. Anyone spending time around you two can see how much you love her. Oh, and you'll take and pose for hundreds of pictures with her. I mean, not that you really have a choice. So, to Mr. and Mrs. Adamczyk, I hope you continue to grow individually as a couple, continue to support each other, laugh a lot together, and be each other's best friend, as I have been to Kaitlyn. Thank you both for sharing this wonderful day with all of us. Now, everyone, get ready. Raise your glass. Kaitlyn, Austin, it's picture time. Cheers!
All right. Settle down. All right, this is the last one, I think, right? Okay, so we're done after this, don't worry. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Callan, and I was Austin's freshman year roommate at IU. We also lived together for a year in New York until I was very rudely evicted to make way for Kaitlyn's office and actually her wardrobe mostly. But I think it's really important that Austin and I were freshman year roommates because if I'm gonna be honest, if we hadn't been randomly selected and forced to live with each other for a year, I'm not sure we'd be the friends that we are today. Now listen, I love Austin, but there's a couple qualities that he has that can rub people the wrong way. First off, Austin's slightly opinionated and very strong-willed. Now, I was told I couldn't talk about politics tonight, so I had to find a different anecdote. But the first conversation that I ever remember with Austin was a negotiation around how we'd set up our dorm rooms. Now, you have a choice if you're gonna have bunk beds or you with a lot of room for activities, or if you're gonna have 2 single beds on the floor and no room at all. Now, Austin made it very clear right off the bat that in no way, his height unwilling, he would be sleeping on the top bunk. Now, I secretly thought that this was for the benefit of any female companions overnight, which, don't worry, there were none the entire year. But to hinder my prospects, I wasn't willing to disengage either, and we ended up being one of the only people on our floor with 2 beds. Austin can also be a little bit stubborn. Once he gets started, he doesn't stop. I think this is best exemplified through, in the literal sense. One day I was sitting in the dorm room, and the door opens, it's late at night, and Austin comes hobbling in. I ask him what happened. He was walking home from a party, and he'd been hit by a car. Did he stop to get insurance, to ask for their number or anything? No, he just kept walking home as if nothing had happened. I think it totally screwed up his knee, but he was fine with it. He's also incredibly intelligent. Now, if you know me, I'm not one that's used to getting one-upped on an intellectual basis. Well, I'm fucking up the words, so whatever. But often when Austin and I would debate, I'd find myself having to come up with a joke to get out of the way because I find myself in over my head. But look, while all of these things initially came across the wrong way, the more and more time I spent with Austin and the more I got to know him, I saw them in a different light. So even though he's opinionated and strong-willed, I really grew to respect how confident he was expressing himself, whether it was to classmates or his bosses now. And while Austin's stubborn, he doesn't take no for an answer. And I don't know how many times I've been dragged out of my apartment by Austin when I didn't want to leave, but we ended up making some of my favorite memories. And Austin's incredibly intelligent. Every time I talk to him about work, even though I end up getting a little agitated, I always strive to learn more so that I converse with him on his level. And that's why I love him. And I think what's really special is that Kaitlyn didn't have to live with him for a year. She saw all of these things right away, and she saw who he was. Or maybe it's just Austin being on his best behavior around little kids versus some college boys. But when Austin first told us about Kaitlyn, it was over the summer after freshman year, and I remember what he did was he sent us a picture, and I said, no way. This was after 2 semesters and 50 parties and maybe approaching 1 girl between us, and then he bagged this? Not a chance. And I was even more confused when she came in person, and I understood how truly great she is. So whether it's being so patient and forgiving, if you don't know me, I tend to say some things that get me in a little bit of trouble, but never once has Kaitlyn been agitated by it, and she always treats me with respect. She's also so kind and welcoming. She's always happy to see me and inviting me back into the apartment that she did evict me from. And she lets Austin and I go on the dates that we love in New York by ourselves. Yeah, well, I pay for myself. But through all these things, Kaitlyn really is the complete package. And Austin knows that too. I always knew Austin truly loved Kaitlyn. I think it really does take something rock solid to make it through those several years of college long distance, especially with all the girls that were constantly throwing themselves at our short king over here. But I only truly understood the commitment and love that he had for her last year when we were on vacation. We were in Italy, and it was truly the perfect day. We were swimming off the coast. We were on a boat ride. Really, nothing could be better. And we're swimming off the boat, and Austin just looks over and he says, I really miss my fiance right now. So if everyone can raise a glass, here's the happy couple and the bride and groom having each other to miss for the rest of their lives.
This is the last one, I promise. We just wanted to take a moment for some thank yous. First off, wanted to thank all of our guests for coming out and celebrating with us tonight. We know everyone's incredibly busy, and it means a lot to us that you're willing to, take time out of your busy lives to come celebrate tonight. We have folks visiting from just about every 4 corner of the U.S., so it really means a lot that you're here, so thank you. Next, I wanted to thank my parents and Kaitlyn's parents for being incredibly supportive of us and helping make this evening happen. We really couldn't have done it without either of you, so thank you so much. And then finally, I want to thank my beautiful bride here. Everything you see here tonight was her doing. It's months and months of work. Well, I did not contribute very much at all, so I'm very thankful for you. You did an incredible job. I think we can all agree this is a wonderful night. So thank you.
And I just want to say it's not every day that you have the most cherished people in your life all at one time in one place. So thank you so much for being here today. It means the absolute world to us. We love each and every one of you so much. I also want to say the oysters at your table today are a labor of love. So they are yours to keep, and we hope you enjoy them. And lastly, we'd love to get everyone on the dance floor for a group picture before we start to dance.
Gotta hold on easy as I let you go. Gonna tell you how much I love you, though you think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. When you were in trouble, that crooked little smile milled my heart of stone. Now look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl.
I took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing